Long ago, in a land of great warriors and mighty kings, there was a man unlike any other. His name was Samson. He was chosen by God before he was even born, set apart to save his people, the Israelites, from their greatest enemies, the Philistines. But Samson's story is not just one of strength. It's a story of purpose, temptation, and redemption. Before Samson was born, an angel visited his mother with a message. She would give birth to a son, and he would be special. He was to never cut his hair, never drink strong wine, and never touch anything unclean. In return, God would give him unmatched strength. He was destined to be a deliverer. And so, Samson was born, growing up strong, fearless, and full of energy. But strength alone was not enough. As Samson grew, so did his desires. He saw a Philistine woman and decided he must marry her, despite his parents' warning. The Philistines were their enemies, but Samson wouldn't listen. His strength could move mountains, but his heart led him into trouble. During the wedding, Samson made a bet with the Philistines, posing a riddle. But when they couldn't solve it, they tricked his wife into giving them the answer. Furious, Samson lashed out, striking down many Philistines. His anger and pride pushed him into a battle he wasn't ready for. One day, Samson encountered a lion. With his bare hands, he tore it apart, proving his strength was unmatched. But later, he returned and found bees making honey inside the carcass. Samson took the honey, breaking one of God's commands by touching something unclean. Time after time, Samson let his emotions guide him. When the Philistines attacked, he grabbed the jawbone of a donkey and defeated 1,000 men. His power was a gift from God, but he was using it for revenge rather than for his people. And then came Delilah. The Philistine leaders saw Samson as a threat. They paid Delilah to find out his secret. She asked him, "Tell me the secret of your strength." At first, Samson lied. He told her fake secrets, and each time, Delilah tested them. But she was persistent. Day after day, she begged, she cried, she played on his emotions until finally, he gave in. He told her the truth. "My strength comes from my hair. If it is cut, I will be as weak as any other man." And so, Samson's greatest strength was taken. Not by warriors, not by weapons, but by his own weakness. The Philistines blinded Samson and threw him into prison. They believed their enemy was defeated. But in his darkness, Samson finally turned to God. He prayed, "Lord, strengthen me one more time." With one last burst of strength, Samson pushed against the pillars. The temple collapsed, crushing him and his enemies. In his death, he defeated more Philistines than he ever had in his life.